Harmony, harmony, we hail the name of harmony. Forever may the sound of ringing chords abound.
Hi, I'm Greg Clancy. The mission of the Vocal Majority is to touch people's lives, and we like to reach out and comfort people when they're going through some tough times. But what we've learned is oftentimes our members need that as much as anyone in our audience. When they're going through times of trouble and illness or tragedy, when something bad has happened, they'll reach into the Vocal Majority to help lift themselves up. We'd like to share a few of those stories with you right now.
Hi, I'm Nick Alexander. I've been in the Vocal Majority for 38 years, and it's always been a big family, but I never knew how much of a family it was until it really impacted me recently.
My name is Richard Richardson. I joined the Vocal Majority about 3 years ago, and it's been kind of a rough ride since being, I guess I'd say I was adopted into this family.
Hi, I'm Bill Carlton. Been with the Vocal Majority since 1997. My father brought me to a first Vocal Majority concert back then when I moved to Dallas, and he was a first-generation barbershopper from Lake Charles. And when I joined the chorus, I was just starting our family and was a member for 7 years, and then we had a special needs child that required me to drop out for a while.
Last summer, my wife and I went to a screening just as we thought it'd be a good thing to do to check blood and cholesterol. And although my numbers were within the normal range, one of them was a little on the high side, and they told me to take the report to my doctor. So I went to the doctor. He looked at it and told me to do the things that we're all supposed to do, which is get more exercise, eat better, and weigh less. And although we know we're supposed to do that, he also told me I had to come back in 90 days, and he was going to check my blood and see how I'd done. So obviously, I had to do something. So I did. 90 days I went back later, weighed 10 pounds less. The numbers had improved, except one number, which had been good before, spiked out of nowhere, and that was my liver enzymes. And that was a red flag. So he sent me off to a gastroenterologist, and they ran some tests and discovered that I have a cancerous tumor on my bile duct. Well, of course, the word cancer is very, very scary. They immediately scheduled me for surgery, and I went in 12 weeks ago. They did the operation. They took out not only the tumor, but a lot of the tissue surrounding it, which included the gallbladder, part of my pancreas, part of my intestines, and some lymph nodes. They were sending all of those off to the lab to find out if the cancer had spread. I was in the hospital for a week, scared to death at what the results might be. And during that time, I received a card from all of the guys in the Vocal Majority. And it had just words of encouragement, words of thoughts and good prayers for me, just letting me know that everybody was thinking about me. And it was just a very, very special and uplifting time to receive that. A couple of days later, we got the results of the lab report back, and thank God everything was clean and clear. They'd gotten the tumor out successfully, and there was no other cancer anywhere else, which was a huge relief. Being part of the Vocal Majority family is just an amazing experience. I was twice blessed, once that we caught it early enough before it had time to spread. Most importantly, I really found out what a family the VM is, and that they're there for you whenever and wherever you need them. They stand behind you, uplift you with prayers, and they're there just for you. It's a wonderful, wonderful group, and I am truly twice blessed.
I joined the Vocal Majority about 3 years ago. My wife and I have suffered through the delivery of a baby and 3 major surgeries in that time. On September 1st of last year, I was involved in a rear end collision on the way to rehearsal. I commute from Houston each week, or every other week at least, to rehearse with the Vocal Majority. And that collision resulted in disc replacement surgery, which I went through just last week. The men and the women of the Vocal Majority have stepped up with cards and letters and texts and telephone calls and emails, checking on us to make sure that we're doing okay and asking if there's anything that we need to move forward. And just the outpouring of love and affection from people that are really new to our lives has just been very, very overwhelming for us.
We had a special needs child that required me to drop out for a while, and rejoined with my son when he was 15, and he was the 3rd generation barbershopper of our family. Vocal Majority's been inspiration for both my son and for our family, with our youngest being a special needs child. She has been very challenging for us, but also rewarding for us. Vocal Majority sang for 3 of her birthdays, and my son was able to compete for the first time and earn his first barbershop chorus gold medal with us in 2014. The chorus has been very supportive of our family and having a brotherhood of members that I can be with and go to in times of need and the challenges of raising a special needs child. It's also been there as supportive for my son and myself in developing a bond and something that we could both grow towards and strive towards as far as the challenges of just going for that gold medal as a father and son. And that I will never forget and be ever thankful for.
Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you've enjoyed this opportunity to get to know the men of the vocal majority.
Harmony just